Hello, everybody. How are you? Late night in Pittsburgh. We're still in the southern suburbs, I guess you could call them. And interestingly enough, somebody texted me. They said, can you do some fun facts about Carnegie? Now, I'm not from the area, so I may be saying it wrong, but I believe it's pronounced Carnegie, as in Carnegie Mellon University. So if I have it wrong, leave a comment, tell me I'm dumb, but let's go with that. So interesting thing about Carnegie is that, of course, it's such an important name in the Pittsburgh area. Every community has that family or families that were such institutions that their names permeate the community. And of course, Carnegie is that name. And it is the namesake of the town and out here in the southern suburbs. And the town, the neighborhood, the community is also known for other Carnegie business associations. They all tie together. For example, fun fact number one, the town was the original site of the company's very first business venture. So we're again, Pittsburgh is a very old city, and the Carnegies were one of the very first families. So they had a sawmill at that site where the town is now that supplied the lumber to many of the early homes. Now, of course, later Pittsburgh became the steel city, and a lot of the homes switched over to steel construction with aluminum siding and became, in order to support the steel industry, everything went to steel. But in the early days, wood was the construction material of choice, and Carnegie built much of their fortune on the wood industry and their sawmill, where the town is now, or township, whatever it is. So then from there, fun fact number two, they had a separate store. Like you go to some of these industrial sites, they have a separate store. They had a store where they sold furniture and other wooden-based materials. So you could buy, for example, shutters. You could buy doors. And the entire operation turned out to be, during certain times of the year, a large percentage of their profits was that store. So interesting. And then fun fact number three is Carnegie was the very first company to come up with the concept of a lumber yard. So what did they have when they got rid of all that lumber? Is that they called the homes around the neighborhood, and they said, why are you going into Pittsburgh proper for lumber when you could get it from us here at the Carnegie sawmill? So in other words, not only were they creating lumber for local builders to build homes, they were selling lumber to people that wanted to build their own home, or build a renovation, or build a toy that their kid could pull around the yard. And again, remember, we're talking 1840s or something, way back, where they didn't have any of the things that we have now. You didn't go down to the lumber yard like you do now to Home Depot and get some bolts, right? So Carnegie, with their lumber empire, was the impetus for so many building operations, construction, renovations, and really helped Pittsburgh area grow from the ground up. And then, of course, Brother Steel came in later and helped Pittsburgh take over the world.